Okay, so this is how we take audio from audio form and convert it into text. So if you're using the H6 or an audio recorder, take your SD card out once you've done recording your audio and put it into your computer, and then we're going to take that audio and convert it into text with Danvinci Resolve's auto transcribe feature. And there's other tools out there. This one's pretty easy to use once you're shown how to do it. I'm going to create some audio here inside of Audacity just because it's easier to start from scratch. You can see all of the steps. Imagine the Audacity is your audio recorder. Okay, so I'm recording some audio here as a test, just making sure we have something to work with. I want to take all of this audio and turn it into a transcript so it can be edited and tweaked. I can use ChatGPT, I can use AI, I can use certain things to make this text cleaner. I don't know what to say here, so I'm going to pause for a moment. And I'm going to keep talking. So you might have a lot of ums and uhs, I don't know what to say, don't know what to do. The AI in the software is pretty good at removing those things. But once we get to the point where we feel like we have enough audio, and you could be recording 10 hours of audio, it doesn't matter, it can go as long as you want, it'll just take longer to process. So depending how fast your computer is, will depend how efficient it is at processing. Now one thing that's not good is if you don't have high enough levels, and then you're too far away from the microphone, it might not hear you as well, and you might have more trouble, and you have noise in the background, it might make it hard to hear what's being recorded. So having clear audio is going to make everything better for the AI, so try to keep your audio clear. We'll go ahead and stop there. That's about a minute worth of audio, so that should be plenty. Okay, so now I've got that recorded. I'm going to export this audio as an MP3 just so we have it, and we'll put it back on the desktop. Audio test. And the reason we're using Resolve is because I think it's the most robust tool. It's also free. I believe this is free. If it's not free, it's in the paid version, and I just am not certain which version that's in. So I have my audio here. Okay, so I'm recording some audio. You could be recording. Okay, perfect. We got that. Let's go ahead and close out this and not save. Let's go to Resolve. And I have 18.5 because it's the stable version currently. We'll create a new project. We'll call this whatever we want. Audio transcribe. Hit create. And then we're going to go to the Edit tab at the bottom, and then we're going to click on your folder, My Computer, or Finder, and bring this audio into the Assets area. And once it's been drug in, I have the audio here. I just need to right-click, go to Timelines, create new timeline. I can call this timeline whatever I want. We'll just call it Timeline 1. That's the default one. And it has further settings. We don't have to worry about those because we're just trying to extract audio. Double click on that timeline, and then take this audio, click and drag it down into here. You'll see in the green area down here is what will show up, and you can just move it around. I'll bring it up to the very end, or you can click and delete the space so it's now fixed there. This is going to have black audio or black video with it. Doesn't matter because it's just audio. We're going to go ahead and click back up here on the timeline again, which has a little check mark corner here on the edge, and there's a little icon here that's got a chat bubble with text in it. Now if I click on this, transcribe audio, it starts transcribing, and this is what I was saying could take anywhere from a few minutes to a few hours depending how long your audio is. It's very fast, but it's as good as the audio you give it. So this is pretty quick here. It's analyzing the audio, and then it gives you a transcript. So it pops up with this transcription thing over the timeline window. If I drag it down, I can resize it so I can see what's in here, and I can change it so it's on white. And if you look here, it has everything I said, so I'm going to go ahead and look through this and just read it. If I click on it, it'll actually play where I'm clicking. So if I hit this and hit the play button, it can be edited and tweaked. I can use ChatGPT, I can use AI, I can use... And then it has these pauses here where I pause. Check this out. It's cleaner. I don't know what to say here, so I'm going to pause for a moment. And you're probably getting some echo from my microphone here, so I'll stop doing that as much. But what I'm really showing here is you have this text. So this text here is done, right? It's pulled out. You can basically remove silent portions if you want, so they're gone in the edit. But what's most important here is you can take this and extract it out. So all this text here that's inside the transcript can come out of here and be saved as a text file. So I'll make this timeline 1, we'll save here. And now if I go look up the text file I just saved, .txt, open with text edit. You could drag this into ChatGPT and you could clean it up. But all of this are the words I said out of my mouth, and it does remove the ums and the ahs, and you can see that it actually tracked pretty well during the claps and whatnot. So this is the fast way of doing this, and if anytime you lose this window, you close it, you don't know where it is, that it has this icon on the timeline next to the little timeline icon. That means it's been processed. So if you click away from it and you're somewhere else, you come back, it's a saved document. It's inside the software, but it's saved in here. So you can really do a lot with this, and it's has a lot more to it than just this, but this is transcription in its easiest form. And you can pull this out and you can plop it right into ChatGPT and say, hey, clean up this grammar, but keep the voice or something. So that's it in a nutshell. Hopefully it works well for you. I'm not certain if this is in the free version or the paid version of the software, but it's totally worth the paid version just for this alone, because this is amazing. And it really does a great job of capturing all of your audio almost perfectly. So I'll go ahead and finish there. Hopefully this works well for you. Thanks.